Hi there. I am going to try doing this one more time. I'm going to show you how to make a join without having to do a folded join on these little celebration of a classic motifs. I have noted that some folks are having trouble with that final join on ring number 6 when you're joining it back to the beginning ring, and I don't blame you because that can be difficult. I don't use a folded join. I don't know how to do them. I have tried to learn and I can't get my head around it. So this is the way I do them, and hopefully it's going to help you do them, okay? You want your motif to end up nice and flat and nicely joined to the first ring. So I'm going to show you how I do it. You take your, here you are, you've tatted along and you get to the final ring. You've got your 4 joined to the last ring, 4 a picot and 4 more, but you need to join this part to this picot, and your needle is not going to bend that way. So what I do is I take and I pull my needle out of my work. I cheat. I use pliers with a nylon jaw on them so I don't break anything, because I'm sorry, but I have weak fingers. I haven't pulled it all the way through by any means. My loop is still here at the beginning. For those of you that do this with true rings, this works just as well. But if you're doing these with true rings, then you're probably a little bit further along with your skill level than some of the other ones that are trying to do these. So what you've got here is you want to turn this so that the direction of your work is going to be this way. You've got the loop at the beginning is at the beginning. Here, let's pull that tail through. Pull the tail through. You still got your loop at the beginning, and that's fine. You don't need to worry about that right now. So you're going to bring your ball thread around so that it's underneath that picot, okay? Get your hook. Yes, my picots are small. Bring that ball thread up through that picot. You pick up your needle. Now most people want to go this way for some reason. It's very important that you don't. You follow the direction that you want your tatting to go. So you pull it this way. And then you tighten it up so all of your work is right next to that picot. This is going to look a little wonky till you straighten it out, but that's all right. That's all right. It's going to look wonky. And then once you've got everything all tightened up and you're in place, you just make the final 4 stitches on your needle. And please forgive me, I go a little slower with my needle because it's a skill I'm still developing. So, but like I've said all along, you want to be at least familiar with how to make your stitches on your other tools. So we've got, how many on there now? We've got 2, 3, and 4. Now you want to pull make sure everything lines up here before you start closing your ring so that you're not looking at it going, oh man, what did I do? because I'm very good at that. Okay, so we've got everything where we want it to be. You pull your needle through those last few stitches. And no, if you're using true rings, you won't have to use this loop, but like I said, if you're using true rings, then your skill set is probably a little bit more advanced than most of the beginners that we're looking at, so we're going to keep things simple just for them. Okay, you get everything moved around to where you want it to be, and then you pull your ring tight, and look what you did. Look what you did. Just to review, you work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 complete rings. The last one you work 4, and then you work 4, join, 4, picot, 4. Then you pull your needle out part way, you turn your work over, you put your ball thread underneath the picot and still at the top of your work. You pull that ball thread up through the picot. Your needle goes through this way. You snug everything up so that it's nice and tight here. And then you make your final 4 stitches and you close it off and you make your final tie. Then you hide your ends and you're done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.